Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Ant from Gaming Antics, and it is Friday, which means it is time for another games haul video. Now this week I was able to pick up a bunch of games from EB Games. I had a $50 voucher that I spoke about, and I ended up using that to buy 5 new games. They didn't have anything super amazing, so I just used it to pick up a bunch of games that I was looking for. I did get 2 that I'm pretty excited about, so you'll have to wait till the end to see those. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the video and see what we did pick up this week. Now, one thing I should mention before we do get started is they were having a buy one, get 50% off deal, which was fantastic because I was able to buy a little bit more than $50. So yeah, bang for my buck, I guess. But anyway, let's get into it. So first game we picked up was Forza Motorsport 4, an entirely new car experience. Forza Motorsport 4 delivers everything you love about cars, white-knuckle racing, stunning graphics, loads of new cars, tracks, and challenges. Add groundbreaking social interaction via Xbox Live and powerfully engaging Connect experiences. And you have a game tuned to send your passion past the rev limiter. It's a whole new way to experience cars. So another Forza game. We've spoken about the Forza games before. They're good racing sims, especially if you're into the really realistic stuff of car racing. It's quite a good... What the heck is that? I know whether you guys will be able to see it, but right up the top there, you see that? Like up here? It's kind of gross. I don't know what that is. I might try and clean that off with a cloth. Anyway, Forza is a good racing sim, similar thing to some of the sports games where they usually come up with some form of, I wouldn't say gimmick for these guys, but there's an upgrade in each game that they push past. There's nothing at all in the gaming booklet apart from the controller layout. This one, I don't know what the gimmick is. Not sure what the gimmick is, but it does have the V8 supercars, which we do love because it showcases a lot of Australian stuff. I'm Australian, so I love that. But yeah, Forza Motorsport 4. I have played this one. I don't remember when I did play it or why, but it was potentially because a friend got it for me, or a friend had it and I borrowed it. I also noticed that it's got Top Gear down the bottom there, so I'm assuming it's got some form of connection to Top Gear as well, which could be cool. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, anyway, Forza Motorsport 4. Next up, we've got one that we're not that excited about, and that is FIFA 10. $4. I think this one got booted down to $2. Let's FIFA 10. All new 360 dribbling. A new dribbling system gives you precise and fluid control over player movements. Custom set pieces. Use the practice arena to perfect your plays and create your very own custom set pieces for use on match day. Create a virtual pro. Personalize your own player with game face and play out your career in virtual pro or in online team play. Manager mode authenticity. 50 plus improvements, including true to life player development and more realistic transfers, deliver an experience that mimics the real world game. So we've got new levels of player control and immersive, authentic football experiences. Now, we were just talking about the sporting stuff, and like I said, they usually have a gimmick of some description. It's hard to tell what the gimmick is on this one. I'd assume it'd be the upgrade to personalizing your character and maybe the manager mode. But the thing that does talk about a lot is the new levels of player control and the immersive, authentic football experience. So I'd say like 2010 is probably still the point where they're kind of playing around with some different things and attempting different styles of gameplay. Disc is clean. I should have said that for Forza as well. No booklet on this one though, but yeah, it's another FIFA game. We're getting closer to getting the whole lot. Once they're done, once we've got the whole lot of these, I'm going to be so happy. we won't have to talk about them again. But yeah, FIFA 10. Next up is a little bit of a favorite of mine. I do like this series. I've said it before on the channel that I'm not a big racing fan, but when it comes to the non-standard ones, so like with Forza, it's very race sim. You're on these standard tracks. I really like the Dirt series. So we've got Dirt 3, Gymkhana. Express yourself in freestyle arenas. Rally is back. The most rally content in the series ever. So you got Rally, Rally Cross, Land Rush, Trailblazer, Gymkhana, and Head to Head. There's also split screen plus online multiplayer across all game modes. So not much on the back, but when it comes to Dirt, we're talking about a lot of sort of off the track style racing, more like those Trailblazers, Rallycross style things, where they're going through the dirt, usually with a fair bit of precise corner taking, drifting, stuff like that. And I just really, really like it. When it comes to Dirt, the game, I haven't played 3. I've played a lot of Dirt 2. But this one does look pretty good. So even just the branding of it is fantastic. I love the style that they use to do the HUDs and all the different control schemes and all that. But oh yeah, the 360 wireless racing wheel. I had one of those, but I sold it. Maybe I should get one again and give some of these racing ones a shot. So yeah, basic racing game. You get yourself a car. You do it up, you race in the races, and you hope that you come first. You win prize money, progress on. I think with one of these, with these ones, there's also some sort of point system that means you can go to the next level, similar to say like Juiced, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Dirt 3. I love the Dirt games. I think they're fantastic. All right, the last 2 I'm excited about, but I'm also a little bit disappointed about. As you probably, most of you know, in Australia, EB Games have started doing retro sales again. So they're buying retro games and reselling them, right? They're a little bit more expensive, and I still don't know how I feel about that because there's been a couple of times where I've gotten, dud discs or something like that, which is the case in one of these situations. But I still want to give them a go. Because number 1, they've got a good variety for the most part. And number 2, you just go in there, it's easy, they're not going to annoy you too much and stuff like that. So the next 2, unfortunately, don't have their cover sleeves. So they've just been reprinted with a EB Games style front. It's annoying. I wish they'd just reprint the bloody actual cover and then just write this is a reprint on it or something like that. But yeah, anyway. So first up, which I'm really excited about, is a game that we did lose in the great doggo peeing, and that is Resident Evil 6. Now I've put the booklet in here because this one didn't come for the booklet, but it doesn't have the cover. I'll show you the cover for the EB Games stuff in a second, but $18, I think I paid a little bit less on this one. I'm not 100% sure, but $18 Resident Evil 6. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil 6. I really, really like it. I liked number 5 and 6. They're the ones I played as a teenager with a couple of mates, and they're just fantastic. The multiple stories in Resident Evil 6 was really cool, especially when they sort of cross over. It was a lot of fun. But for those that don't know about Resident Evil, it's a zombie game. There's a virus outbreak. You play as a bunch of different characters throughout the series. There's not much in the booklet. And basically you are either trying to figure out what's going on in Raccoon City, or you're trying to escape Raccoon City, or there's just a bunch of different things. Some of the later Resident Evils takes it a little bit away from that, but they're still really good games. Really, really fantastic games. So yeah, where'd the booklet go? Oh, I put it in. I put it in the thing. Anyway, there's the front cover for it. So retro pre-owned. It's got the name on the side, which I'm at least happy about. Yeah. So Resident Evil 6, really good game. I've lost track of what I was saying. So the last one we've got for this week is one I don't know much about. We don't have... Oh, actually, no, wait. The one thing that I have an issue with, and I understand, I get it, but I paid $18 for this, expecting it to be the full game. Now, for Resident Evil 6, it comes with this disc here, which is the game disc. As you can see down the bottom there, Capcom Disc 1, a game disc. One thing that it also has is an additional disc, which is the voiceover disc. Now, I don't care about the voiceovers, but I do care about getting the complete game. And I know this game sells for around about $16 to $18 in Australia. So missing a disc kind of makes it incomplete, and they probably shouldn't be charging $18 for it. Just my personal opinion. Luckily enough, I had the disc because we lost it in the Great Doggo situation. and I lost the first disc. Hence why I bought this, because it doesn't make sense if I bought this for the cut. Anyway, it's regardless, we've got it again. I've got the first disc. I can play it. I'm still tossing up whether I reprint my own covers for these ones or not, because there are some of the games that I've got down there that are expensive that I do want to play. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. The last game for today is one that I'm super excited about, but I don't know much about it. And because it's got the stupid EB Games cover, I can't even tell you about it without looking it up on the internet. So, but that is Sacred 3. Now we've got Sacred 2, which is awesome. Now we've got Sacred 3. So I do want to play through these games because they actually do look interesting. But Sacred 3. So I'm gonna use the internet to tell us about this game. We've got Sacred 3 is a hack and slash action RPG where 4 heroes unite to stop the evil warlord Zane and his demon allied forces from seizing the heart of Ankaria, a powerful artifact. Ooh. Players choose from 4 distinct legendary heroes to fight through linear stages, battling hordes of monsters and developing skills to defeat epic bosses in both solo and cooperative play. The cooperative play. Yes. The cooperative play, that's the thing we want, because I have been doing a lot of that. We've been playing Borderlands 1 and 2 with Drop Bear. I've got a friend coming around some point to go through the Gears of War games with me. That's the Army of 2. I've got a mate coming around to play that. You guys are going to see all of that, hopefully. So the cooperative play is big. Sacred 2 looked really, really good. Sacred 3 looks even better. It does look a little rough around the edges, but the story's there. I'm hoping that it's going to be good. Fingers crossed. I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. It's unfortunate they don't have the proper covers, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's still, you know, it's a movement forward in the video game collection. But yeah, not bad. Sacred 3, Resident Evil 6, Dirt 3, FIFA 10, and Forza Motorsports 4. Not a bad pickup this week. Not too much shovelware, which is really, really nice because it is getting harder, as I say every week. I'm going to chuck these into sheets, pop them up into the collection, and then I've got some more news to tell you guys about, so stick around. Oh my Lord, okay. I have been cleaning up my Google Drive recently, and I've just realized I've permanently deleted my lists. Okay, this may take a while. BRB. All right, that took some time. Holy moly. I had to go back through and mark off each game that I picked up, and I even popped in the ones that need new covers or the ones that are reprints or, you know, the ones that are classics so I can try and pick up the new ones. Anyway, it's done. Oh my Lord. I'm going to make sure I pay attention to what I delete on my Google Drive from now on. That was nuts. I'm not going to do that again. So yeah, that is what we picked up this week. I've kind of lost my train of thought now of what I was prepared to say in this video. So yeah, some things we've got coming up. I know I've been spruiking it a lot, but PAX is next week. Next week, PAX Oz. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm a part of 3 panels. 3 panels. Absolutely crazy, all on indie games. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So there is going to be so much content coming out of next weekend. There's going to be PAX. There's going to be the Game Worlds exhibit from Acme. There's going to be a whole bunch of social events, including some developer events, some breakfast stuff. There's going to be the Twitch mixer. There's so many things happening next weekend, and I'm going to be filming all of it and hopefully doing vlog style content for this channel. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I don't know because I've lost my train of thought. Borderlands 2 is back on the go. Lost Odyssey is progressing quite well. So if you want to check either of those 2 out, they are up on the channel at the moment. We also have a new Should You Play Fable 2 in 2025 video out, and yeah, a bunch of content coming out, and I'm super, super happy with how it's all going. Another thing I do want to spruik is my Instagram. If you wanted to see different pictures of the games that I'm getting or the collections that I've got or little adventures, please do go over Anthony YTG on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. And follow along there because you do get a little bit of a behind the scenes look of stuff as well if that's what you're interested in. But that is going to be it for today's video. I literally, the sheets incident, it shows you just just be careful with where you store your information. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. We're so close to that 150 sub mark. I think we're at like 148. So that's absolutely insane. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for commenting, all those good things. And I did see a comment about going out and seeing the actual pickups. And I am working on getting towards that. I am looking at getting a camera that will just attach to my chest and then watch the whole thing. With the big camera, it's really bulky and hard to flip through things while I'm filming, especially in EB games where they stack their games up, not on shelves, but in rows. It's really hard to flick through the rows with holding the big bulky camera. So I'm looking to get a chest mounted camera so that you can see the whole pickups, but yeah, they're bloody expensive. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, enjoy your gaming.